picked her up from the train station, and I guess I'm dropping you off home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see my parents.
Oh, that's nice. What do
Yes,
you love most about your parents?
they're very zen and patient.
Oh, ooh, I don't know if I could say the same about my parents.
Yeah, well, they weren't always like that, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my dad's
Oh,
a Rastafarian, so he's very chill.
oh, really?
Yes.
Does that mean he plays music?
No, they own a restaurant,
Ah,
and he's just very like zen. I think that's just part of his religion.
oh.
He's very much in that space.
So, so I don't know too much about Rastafari. Um,
Well, it's a religion I think from Ethiopia.
oh,
Selassie's Emperor Selassie, I believe it is.
yeah.
He's now dead,
Okay.
and we're Jamaican, so a lot of Jamaican men are
Oh, you are
Rastafarians.
Jamaican.
I
Oh,
am, yes,
cool.
yes.
What? Well, I don't know as much about Jamaican culture. I know that true.
For the most part, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's nice. And you live in New York City, it
I live
sounds
in New
like?
York City. I'm from New York City.
Oh, what do you like most about New York City?
I like the convenience of everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I miss New York City. I lived in Murray Hill for a bit
Oh,
with my
okay.
wife. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You guys now live in Jersey?
Yeah, we ended up doing the suburbs life. So she grew up in Princeton Junction,
Oh, okay.
but I grew up in Cherry Hill.
Oh, yep. I
But
know
we
Sherwood.
we, we did the suburbs life and we bought a place in North Brunswick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah, it's fun, but I definitely miss New York City a lot more. It's just more to do,
There's
you
a lot
know.
more to do. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but she likes like the peaceful and like having space and like just having a little bit better sleep as well,
I agree. Go ahead.
because I feel like when we lived in Murray Hill, it was hard to sleep because it was always really loud, you know.
Uh,
Um, cool. So, what do you think one thing Americans can learn from like Jamaican culture that you think would be beneficial for like Americans?
so Jamaica is very diverse.
Yeah.
So like in America, they'll put your ethnicity before your nationality.
Huh.
Where in Jamaica, we put your nationality before ethnicity. So
Huh.
if you're Chinese, you're Jamaican.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
of course, black name is black. It's the majority black. Yeah,
Huh.
so you don't put you put your nationality first.
Interesting. Do you
Yes.
think that's on purpose?
No, I think Americans just do it different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're very focused on the ethnicities.
Now it's reserved for people
Hmm.
who are probably white.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, yes. So unless maybe you be Italian American and German, I mean, obviously if you have a background that you claim, but for the most part in Jamaica, which is a country, they put the national.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, that's funny. Someone said, "Hello, Tesla, cool car owner." Thanks, Rohan. Appreciate it, man. I think this car is cool as well.
Yeah,
Hey, we
it
got
is
a like.
actually.
Woo, we got our first like.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
actually pretty cool. Yeah, I like it.
Nice. Appreciate the like. That always helps. Um, cool. So what? So what do you think we can work on as a society in America the most? Like, what do you think is like one of the biggest areas of opportunity?
Well, I'm super liberal, so
Yeah.
I think that the health of Americans is very poor. I've
Yeah.
traveled a lot, and
Mm.
people underestimate just
Ooh, we
having
got a second like.
just
There you
who
go.
has the access
Thank you.
to healthcare, just a regular checkup every year. That makes a
Yeah.
big difference. It accumulates, and it makes a huge difference when you're like in your 50s and 60s.
Well, I feel like the healthcare system in America is good only if you're loaded. Like if you have like a ton of money, then
Yes.
it's good. But
Yes.
you're
Even
speaking
then, yeah.
you're speaking for like the average like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So universities, if everyone in society and the country
Yeah.
had a better health, would be more healthy.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Well, I do think because a lot of the company it's like because capitalism is so like I guess controls everything.
Right now, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, so it feels like the food company care more about profits than they do about like actually nutritious,
Exactly.
like densely nutritious,
Exactly.
nutrition dense foods,
And the
right?
fact that my dad's a Rastafarian, he's also vegan, so we grew
Uh,
up pretty healthy.
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Whereas like the average American, I feel like we all have heart attacks like before we're like
Exactly.
70.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was funny enough, I was a community nutrition major growing up or in
Oh.
college at Rutgers.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I decided not to choose that because, like, I guess it wasn't as profitable as
Yeah.
going into tech. So
And that's where you went. Okay.
yeah, I went into tech sales instead.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I do agree. I do think, like Nabisco, like there's like Coca-Cola
Hmm.
and like Powerade and like all these companies, like they just have so much money. So
And I worked for a bank. I mean, I love the corporate life, but
you can show me your Tesla outside when you have time. Can you show me? Okay, that's a good request. I'll show Tesla. Probably in a different video, but I appreciate it. That's a good idea. I never thought of it. It's funny because I never thought people would be interested in Tesla, but
oh
actually a lot
yeah,
of people are like, "Yo, that's such a cool car."
I'm sure. Yes.
Wait, have you ever seen auto drive before? It's
No.
kind of freaky.
Arnold
So,
Schwarzenegger.
no, and then autopilot.
Oh,
So
autopilot.
I guess
Yeah.
because they want you to get hooked on like the autopilot, so they're offering like a free beta. So I was like, oh, it's free, like why not? And then I tried it, and I was like,
Wow.
dude, this is so weird. Like,
Interesting.
yeah, I'll show you later. Well, actually, I guess I can do it now. Let's see. All right, so
Cool.
it's gonna drive, but it's slow. That's the only thing.
Oh, okay.
But it's still cool. Like,
So
I'll show you.
I think your fans will probably be excited to hear that.
Yeah.
He's on
So,
autopilot
all
right
right. So
now.
this is me not touching it. This is so weird. Like,
Oh,
and then I can change it. I can change it to aggressive, where like if someone is super slow, I'll just go around them. It's weird, man. Yeah,
wow.
it's freaky. But they do. The good thing about this is it's probably safer than how I drive because it keeps like a very healthy distance.
Uh-huh.
So it will never be like in danger. It doesn't put you in like dangerous positions. Whereas like for most people like we would like because this one's slow like we would go to the left, right?
Got it.
But it's just like yeah, like your safety is more important.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. It's kind of weird, man.
Oh, wow.
So all right, so let's see if I can, because I think I can change it to be a little bit more aggressive. So let's see.
How often do you use this feature?
This is the first day I've ever had it. But all right, here you go. Self-driving, right? So I can change
Ah,
it. We'll we'll have smaller follow
this is so
distance.
cool. This is really great.
Yeah, it's weird. And then lane change. See, it's just doing it for
And
me.
oh, but
It's so weird,
that's
right?
nice. That's
It's
nice.
so weird.
That's
Oh, but
nice.
it'll actually vibrate. So then it'll know, it'll kind of, and then it predicts, it uses like laser technology to like go ahead.
Uh-huh.
And then I can change like the max, right?
Oh, and the speed. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't go to the max, but like this is Tesla's version of aggressive, which is not that aggressive. Like normally
That's not bad.
yeah, normally I would drive faster, you know.
Okay.
But yes, I just wanted to show that to you.
Nice. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's weird, man. But anyways, like, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. So so living in New York City, I guess you're exposed to like a lot.
Yep.
What do you think about like the disparity between like the Park Ave like billionaires and then like right next door like you have homeless people like literally like outside of the buildings of these like crazy rich places that are just so like they just have FU money.
Well, Park Avenue, you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a reflection of society. I truly believe that. It's where we are. I don't
Yeah.
worry so much about. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but the people on the streets are on the streets for different reasons. It's
Yeah.
the people who work in the city but can't afford to live in the city, so
Mm,
they have to travel. And
mm,
even if you like increase the subway fare by 30 cents,
mm.
for me that won't make a difference.
Yeah,
But for a lot
for
of
them
people, that could change. Even 30 cents is very interesting.
every day, right?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like yeah.
It adds up.
So, and I mean obviously this is like systemic, right? So it's hard to like I mean it's not as simple as just one issue, right? So like what do you think are proposed that are some like ways that we could be because from what I hear like a lot of like the Nordic countries,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more the society I feel like they care more about like the average person, right? So
Yeah, they do. I don't think it's not that about the average person. It's just not universal because every state's different. Every
mm,
state have different unemployment benefits.
mhm,
Some states have more. Texas, a lot of the states in the South have very little.
mm,
So it's not that the social safety net is not across the board for everyone. We're like in the Nordic countries for everyone.
mm,
But because we're basically a bunch of different states,
yeah.
every state's different.
So do you propose for us to be more like the Nordic countries that are a bit more universal, it sounds like?
I mean, It would be nice, but I think that's going to be too complicated because the country's
Oh, it
so
is turning. Okay. I
yeah,
was like, is it gonna turn?
because the country's so big. And,
Yeah.
there's just too many. There's too many people looking down and pointing to the people below them that they're the reason for everything is so bad.
Hmm.
And
You're saying like the lower class, so
that's not the case. So
yeah.
people tend to look down and say, "You're the reason why I'm poor." Versus looking up and saying, "You're the
I
reason why."
see.
Yeah.
So there's like, it seems like people are just blaming. People are
Yeah,
always blaming others
yes,
in
exactly.
general. Yeah.
And that's kind of what fuels people's anger, and that's why it'd be hard to make change.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's just easier to blame, right? I think just human nature. Like I think it's hard for us to take responsibility, right? Like
Well, yeah, well, yeah, it is. I think so. Yeah.
yeah, because I think
But
inherently
everyone thinks they're the responsible one, and the other person is not.
right.
So it's not my fault; it's their fault.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, I've been guilty of it, right? Especially like we'll just use parents for example. Like, I think a lot of us, it's easy for us to blame our parents. It's like, oh, well, my parents like kind of like traumatized me or whatever. So
Well, yeah.
like, well, I mean, some of that is probably true.
Yeah, but after you turn 18, you probably can't. Anything decision you make after 18 or 21, it's pretty much on you. You gotta kind of fix
Yeah,
that childhood wound.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's just easier, and obviously, like romantic relationships is also a lot easier to blame
Oh,
the other.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's complex, right? Because I do think in some ways, I mean, it's like in some ways, I'm sure there is like trauma, right? Because like there's just
Curious,
so.
what are they asking?
Oh,
You-
no, they were just saying the the showing the Tesla outside.
Oh,
That
okay,
was the
okay.
same comment. It's
Oh,
just
okay,
saying, yeah.
okay. Got it.
Oh, you can see pretty far, I guess.
Yeah, I can, yes. And
Yeah.
so you like doing this?
Yeah, it's fun. You never know who you're gonna meet.
I
I
know.
met a bunch of professors. The last person whoa, this is so weird to
Yeah.
me. Uh, I met a Princeton professor who she's going to like University of Vancouver or British Columbia
Uh-huh.
next, and she was like a poli sci major, and she's like, it was funny because like when she got in the car, she was like, I was like, oh, what do you teach? She's like, oh, nothing important. And I was like, wait, why did you say that? She's like, it's poli sci. I'm like, why is that not important? And then I was and then she was just teaching me about poli sci. And then I was like, oh, like what specialization of poli sci? And she's like, oh, I do like foreign trade, like foreign
Oh,
stuff. And I was like, that's important.
that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, that's more important. And she was just saying how like in our Western society, she's like, I wish there was more Eastern philosophies, like
Hmm.
in terms of because like she's like when you think about the moral like ethics and stuff like that in poli sci, it's very westernized. Like there's like
Yep.
absolutely no Eastern influence.
Exactly.
So she's saying like I wish there was more Eastern influence, right? Because like she said, you can take something good from everything, right? So it was interesting. Long story short, like I feel like you do meet interesting people.
Yep.
You know, you just never know.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm finishing up my MBA at Penn,
Oh, cool.
so I graduate in a month. I'm very excited.
Oh,
Very excited.
nice.
And 2 years goes by very quickly. So
Yeah.
you meet a lot of people in that setting as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's very interesting.
Wait, so you live in New York, but you go to Penn?
Yeah, I take the train to Philly.
What?
Yes.
Well, how often?
Twice a month.
Oh, okay. All
Sometimes
right.
more.
That's not too bad then.
No, it's a lot because you're there on campus.
Someone,
A lot.
oh, you said internet is required to pilot the car. So how it works is, you're man. I can't believe you're still watching. So they do like
He
satellite,
probably works at Tesla.
huh?
He
Uh,
probably works at Tesla. He wants to like brand the car. Tell us the features of the car right now, so that I can put that in the post.
No, but the funny thing is, he said Tesla's not available in my country, so
Oh,
that's why. Yeah,
okay.
we got.
Okay, then I forgive you. Okay, I can get the excitement.
He put hearts and a bunch of happy faces and stuff. So that's funny. Um, that's cool. Well, yeah, that's a rough commute.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just came back
but
last night, yesterday.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
and coming down here to
Well, it's
Jersey
so
is.
weird. Oh, it's going this way. I wonder why it just went this way instead. Huh.
Well, it's because you're gonna have to turn eventually.
Yeah, but I thought it would stay on the right lane since it knows it has to turn, you know?
Ah,
Right? But I guess
yeah.
I made it aggressive mode, so maybe it's like, oh, left lane is more aggressive.
Could be.
I don't know, this is weird.
That's
This
interesting.
is weird. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of freaking me out right now.
Wow.
I'm just not used to it.
This is
It's weird, right?
amazing. Yeah.
It is kind of scary how like we're getting like one that closer, you know? Because I thought it would be like pretty like bad. Like I thought it wouldn't be able to pass people or like pass cars and stuff like that. But
It does.
it does, yeah. It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah. So oh, we only got 3 minutes. I gotta. All right. So I
What
asked.
do you want to ask me?
So I asked. Wait, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I
Oh,
do.
oh crap! You just said that, didn't you?
I'm over 30. Over
Ah.
35.
Oh, okay. All right. So I always ask people, what advice would you give to your 21-year-old self?
To my 21-year-old self, stay focused,
Okay.
and even when you fail, doesn't mean that you should stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, try again.
That's a timely message.
Yes.
Let's see if it knows what to do with this guy. Okay. I was like, is it gonna go? Is it gonna let him go? See, for me, I think I would have just let him, you know. But Tesla's like, oh, he's hesitating.
Sounds
Like
like I'm aggressive now.
that was interesting.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a timely message because I just started my own company. So
Oh,
I left corporate, like, you know, a lot of money on the table to kind of do something I'm more passionate about, like more
oh,
stuff like this.
good.
But let's just say I left a lot of money on the table.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna be a tough ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kudos to you on that. Congrats.
Yeah, but you know, my wife's definitely, you know, not happy
Yeah,
about it.
usually she'll get on board.
Yeah, but she sees that I'm happier, I think. Like, or
Exactly.
I think deep down she does, but like as like her analytical mind is like, bro, like really, like come
It's like
on.
I budgeted for a two family income household.
Exactly. But I mean, it is, you know, it is what it is. But I think long term this will pay off for sure.
Good for you. I'm
Yeah.
happy for you. Congrats.
Thank you. And oh no, only 1 minute. All right. So and the last question is, what question would you like me to ask the next random person that comes into the car that I'm gonna be driving?
Um, what? Let me see. Think about it for a second. When did you realize that your parents were people?
Oh,
That they were just adults trying to figure it out?
yeah, that's profound. Yeah, I know. I think we're always so hard on our parents, right? A lot of, I mean, I know I
We don't
have.
give them a lot of grace for like they're just living life for the first time as well. They're
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, actually, they turned a lot more calmly. I would have been like, "Meow." So that's good. That's probably better for the tires actually doing this mode so far.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird. Yeah. Cool. Well, it was really nice meeting you.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Best
Good
of luck.
luck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
best of luck
to
with
you
your master.
too. This is so fun. I'm
Oh.
I was no next
Is it? Oh,
next
maybe
house.
it sees the dog. Okay, let's see what it does, because hopefully it doesn't like get close to it.
So you can
Oh, it can see, it's detecting. It flashed the girl.
it's right here. It's the house.
Oh, okay.
So probably that's good.
Whoa, that was so weird.
You can
Okay.
pull to the driveway.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well,
She smiled. Yeah, that was so weird.
she's like, "There's a Tesla."
Yeah. I think that was interesting. So it noticed the girl and it like flashed the girl.
Yep.
So
Turn red.
yeah,
Keep
that was so weird,
That's a
right? That was so weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Right here's good?
Yep. Here's
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Thank
Take
you so
care.
much. It's so much
Yeah,
fun.
this was fun.
Yeah,
Thank you for your insights.
absolutely.
That was but the parents. I'll ask that the next person.
Yes, and good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, that was really cool. She was cool. I enjoyed the conversation. Oh wait, did I not turn this on? Oh crap, does it? Can you guys hear me? All right, let me just see if you guys can actually hear me. Studio. All right. Now, Wait, how do I do this? I go to YouTube, and then I go to Davidson. Oh, live. Okay, let's see. Now. Oh, you guys can hear me. Wait, how do I do? All right, cool. I just want to make sure. All right, we'll do some Wim Hof.
Be in this moment. To the base of your neck and head. You are almost the video now and can breathe. Okay, recovery breath in, 5, 4, 3,
Auto drive,
2,
see?
1.
So strange.
Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds.
Okay. Cheers, brother. Here, I'll show you guys the auto drive.
Exhale in 3.
This is the car Tesla doing the auto drive by
Let
itself.
it go. Round number 2.
See, it's looking.
Back into that rhythm.
It's
Breathe in.
driving by itself.
Breathe out.
See?
Breathe in.
Isn't that so weird?
Breathe out.
So strange.
In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Into the belly. Into the chest and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. In. Letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. 10 more. Breathe in, let it go. Nice, deep,
Well, the auto drive.
circular breaths. 5 more. Let's give it all we got.
Amazing, bud. I can't believe. I know, isn't this so crazy? It's driving by itself. Oh my god, so weird. So strange.
And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minute breath from now on.
I'm doing Wim Hof for context.
Feel. Become aware of your body.
It does drive a lot safer than how I would, to be honest. I don't think I would drive this slow.
If your hands and feet are tingling, or you feel your body temperature is changing, that's okay.
Let's see how long after the green light and then it goes.
You're doing fantastic.
It's more chill, right? I guess. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, but it's waiting for those cars to go.
Breathe before I give the cue.
Let's see.
That's okay.
Okay. It's turning very slowly. Interesting. Let's see how fast. Alright, now it's going to the right lane. Huh. Yeah, it definitely goes. It goes slower than how I normally would go.
Continue when you feel the urge to breathe.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. I guess it's more of like a chill ride.
Ready? Fully in and hold for 15 seconds.
Yeah, very slow.
Exhale in 3, 2, 1.
Huh.
Let
Interesting.
it go. Round number 3. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In with the relaxation. Out with the stress.
Whoa. Huh.
In. Out.
It stops on the signal. Yeah, it just stops on the signal.
In,
I guess it can tell that it has a red light.
into the
That's
belly,
why.
into the chest.
And then
Let's go.
it senses the motorcycle in
Like
front of me as well.
Make it circle. Breathe in, letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. Ten more. Breathe in, letting go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. 5 more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Breathe in. And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minutes. Breath hold from now on. Become aware of the blood running through your veins. Heart beating. Feel.
It's gonna turn right now. Let's see, it turns. So it signals on its own, and then it slows down on its own. Yeah, it slows down like pretty slow. Let's see. Oh, now it's turning on its own. I guess it's yeah, it's able to see that. And then there's a stop sign. There's a yield sign. Let's see if it understands the yield sign. And then there's no cars in front. Okay, then it looks okay. It does go. Interesting.
You are almost there.
All right, it's too slow for me. I can't. I can't. I need to try faster.
When you feel the urge to breathe. All right. Breathe in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let your breathing return to normal as you finish up the round. Move your body bit by bit, starting with your fingers and your toes. Let your breathing normalize.
Alright, so what's up guys? So I was testing out the auto drive, the autopilot functionality for the first time today and yesterday, and I would say, yeah, I wish it was a little bit faster. Like it does drive a little. It's like a 25 miles, like it just goes 25 miles an hour, which I feel like no one does that, right? Like everyone who drives, like if the speed limit's 45, like we're doing 55. You know what I mean? So I wish it can mimic like how I drive a little bit more. Oh crap, there's a car accident. Yikes. But the good thing about the auto drive is it is safer than how humans drive because it's not gonna like swerve in and out. It's not gonna try to like cut people off. Like it does a good job of like sensing everything around it. So it's I feel like my wife would like the autopilot because she thinks I drive too fast. So if you guys have the Tesla, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I think if it if I could give a suggestions like the people who are making this, I would say perhaps like let it learn how the owner drives and then try to let it mimic I mean, obviously, it still has to be safe, right? Like it's not gonna go 100 miles an hour, of course. I think yes, I think that is healthy, that it's not able to drive too fast. But one of the best things about Tesla is like acceleration, right? Like you can go really fast. So the level, the way it drives now, I feel like it's good for if you're trying to. I think if you're trying to conserve electricity, like you don't want to kill your battery, it's good because it's not like zooming in and out like normal people do. But it's just a little bit boring, right? And maybe boring is good when you're driving, but it's part of the appeal of having Tesla is that you can drive fast. So if you can't drive fast, then you're kind of just like, hey, thanks, Rohan, appreciate your support. But so the things I do like about this new functionality is that it's able to read everything. Like when it was that girl walking the dog, it really slowed down. Whereas like, I mean, I still wouldn't get close to the girl, but if I was driving normal, like I wouldn't necessarily like slow down. Like it slowed down really slow, right? I think I would just be a little bit like more to the left, obviously, given that there's no cars coming the opposite way. But I wouldn't. So I guess it's good, right? It's like very considerate because as a mom, because she was with her mom and her dog, as a mom and the dog would probably be like, oh, like, hey, clearly there's people here, there's my daughter here, I want to protect my daughter. So they would want people like me to drive slower. So it does a good job of that. But if I have somewhere to be, like if I'm trying to make an appointment or I'm trying to make a train station or just anything, if I'm in a rush, then I would not recommend using the self-pilot mode. It's more of a chill drive. Um, let's see how it does on the highways. I haven't tried it too much on the highways, so that should be interesting. Um, I wonder if it's able to avoid potholes, right? Because one of the most annoying things as a driver is there's always a lot of potholes everywhere. I wonder if it's smart enough to be able to read the roads to be like, hey, there's a ditch, like, and then go around it instead of like ruining the tires. Oh, but the good thing about this mode is it's not gonna burn out your tires, right? Because if I'm like speed and go, then obviously my tires are gonna get really impacted. So that's how I normally drive. But I feel like the self-pilot mode will help me be able to take care of my car a little bit better and obviously less chance of accidents. Um, and then another thing that's annoying about it is when it goes underneath the green lights, like the stoplights, or just like and whenever there's three lights, it just goes like really slow. So even though it's green, it still goes slow, right? Which is annoying for everyone else behind you because normal people don't go slower when it's green, right? So that's interesting. I wonder. I mean, this is beta mode, so I feel like they're gonna make a lot of changes, and they're gathering data as well, right? Because all the data, it'll say like, hey, using this data for sending it to Elon Musk. So I feel like they're collecting a lot of data, and once they have like a lot of data, maybe they'll be able to connect to like the light systems, like the stoplights, and then they can and that'd be cool, right? Because then they could predict, okay, if I drive at this many miles an hour, then it's like it will be safer for everyone. There'll be a lot less accidents if everyone uses Tesla, right? Because they can all talk to each other. Um, a lot of interesting things to think about. I certainly never thought that I would be doing the self-driving mode because it costs a lot of money. It's like if I'm not mistaken, it's like $6,000 more, which is pretty expensive. But I feel like it would be good for like long road trips, right? Because you're not stressed out because you're not really thinking as much. Huh. Appreciate it. I know I'm just like thinking out loud here. It's just like because I never. It's not. It's interesting because you're so curious about the Tesla. So though, as you can see, like you can see up top, that's one of the other cool things about Tesla because they have like this thing that's like glass, and The only bad thing is when you're a driver, you don't really notice it, right? Because you're always looking forward, you're not really looking up. But everyone who sits in the back, they always notice, and they're always like, "Whoa, that's so cool." Or when you're driving in New York City and you see all the skyscrapers, you're like, "Whoa, I could look up at all the skyscrapers." But when I'm driving, I don't notice, right? Because I'm supposed to be paying attention to the road. But maybe if I use, oh, I wonder how it does with the self-driving mode in the city. Man, that'd be scary, honestly, because there's a lot of crazy drivers in New York City. I would be scared, honestly, to use the self-driving mode in the city. But I have a feeling it would just get there a lot slower. Like, it would get you there safer, but it would take you like twice as long as compared to if you did it your own. Because if I drive, because people take advantage of you in the city, right? Like, people are always cutting you off. So if you don't drive aggressive, then you're never going to get to your destination. So I wonder if it's smart enough to like realize all these things, or if it's going to be overwhelmed and it's going to be like, okay, like does not compute, does not compute. That'd be an interesting experiment, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to risk my life in New York City when there's so many cars out. At least where I am now, it's like not too crazy. Yeah. I got 15 minutes. Oh no, what happened to my phone? Okay. Oh shit, my friend called me back. Let me call him. I didn't even realize my phone was on silent. Oh, there you go. Uh, alright, so I'm 14 minutes from home. Hey, Big.
Hello, Mr. Colin.
Yeah, what are you up to today?
I have like plans to go to like an Easter thing.
Oh, okay. What time is that?
So I'm just like cleaning up my apartment now when you called, and I have to head out like around like 1 or something.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
in the city right now? Aren't you in the city?
No. I'm in Jersey. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were in the city.
Oh, no. Why would I be in?
I saw your Instagram walking in the city, so I thought you were in the city.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you post yourself walking.
Oh. That was that's a later gram. That was like during the week.
Oh, okay. I thought you were there now. I was like, damn, what's he doing there on a Saturday? But yeah, like we'll figure out like a time to meet up.
Okay.
What are you doing today?
So I'm just trying to make some money, so I'm just doing some lifts, like Uber lifts.
Oh, really? Okay. Are you driving right now?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. How long are you doing it today?
I mean, probably the whole day, but if you're free later, let me know. I'm down to meet up.
Yeah. I will let you know. It just depends on when the Easter thing.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So like, are you guys like arguing or something? Like.
Yeah, yeah, it's not good, but I'll let you know everything in person.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I will text you later.
Okay. Take care.
Yeah. If not, then we'll try to meet during the week.
Yeah, that'll be good. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, see you, Vic.
Enjoy your lift.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Aw, that's my big brother. He's really cool. He's like my fraternity big brother. Like, he always has my back, and he's a really good guy. He's always like thoughtful and always brings all of us together. So I think friendships are beautiful. You know, it's like it makes life so much easier. So, all right, the last 12 minutes, I guess, while I'm driving towards home. So I've been, marriage is hard, you know. I haven't been the best husband. Well, I'm trying my best, you know, but like with anything else, like I've made some mistakes that I'm not proud of, and I just, yeah, I think it's hard because when you love someone so much, like you want what's best for them, and when you've been together for 12 years, like we know what makes each other tick. We know how to piss each other off. Like we know exactly what to say to kind of like get on each other's nerves, you know. So it's always very difficult, in my opinion. Um, yeah, marriage is one of those things that, man, this is crazy. This is the longest I haven't seen a car. Let me see. Oh, there's an event late at night today. Opportunity planner. So it says if I go to the airport, I guess that's where a lot of the passengers arrive. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I guess a lot of the flights, but maybe if nothing pops up, maybe I'll go home, eat lunch with my wife a little bit, and then head out for some more driving. But anyways, back to marriage. So I think marriage is a beautiful thing. I think we grow the most from our partners, and I think it's also the most challenging, right? Because it's hard to compromise. Because as a man, we want freedom, we want adventure, we want to go out, we want to explore, but like we also when you're married, your wife wants different things, right? Let's say your wife wants to go to the mall all the time, or she wants to spend a lot of time with family. Like let's say I would rather spend time with my friends, but let's say she wants to spend time with family, right? How do we compromise? Like how do we come together to like a mutual agreement and still respect each other, right? Let's say she wants to spend 75% of our weekends with her family, and let's say I would rather spend 75% of time with my friends, right? And I'm into nature. I like hiking, but she's into malls and like being indoors. Like, let's say I would rather spend our money traveling and experience different countries, but let's say she would rather spend our money on buying stuff for the house and decorations and things like that, right? It's hard because of course she's gonna think that she's correct, and then I think that I'm correct. So how do we respect each other and be kind with each other, but also be true to who we are, right? Because if we give ourselves and we don't respect, honor our truths, if we don't, it's like let's say I never go hiking ever again, then I'm gonna be bitter. I'm gonna be angry, and and let's say I go hiking every weekend, then she's gonna be bitter at me because she's like, oh, like he doesn't care about me. All he cares about is hiking, and so it's like, what's a good compromise? Is it I go hiking every other week? But what if I'm so busy during the week that I just don't have as much time to spend with her? But let's say she wants to spend every waking moment with me. Like how do you compromise? So I do think marriage is it can be very difficult, but it's also a beautiful thing because I've matured a lot because like I love her, and she's helped me be able to do less drugs, and she's helped me be able to focus more on family and healthier habits, right? Before I met her, I was partying all the time, I was drinking, I was doing all sorts of illegal things, but ever since I met her, oh yay, I gotta drive. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so let me see. In a quarter of a mile, turn left on Georges Road. Georges Road. So, all right. So, I think, in summary, I think you never I think it's good to grow, but I do think it's also important to honor yourself and honor your truth. And I think communicating these boundaries is important because if we just let everyone like take advantage of us and we're super nice, we're too nice, then we're going to be unhappy. But think if we keep doing our if we just keep being independent and we never find another partner, then sometimes that leads to unhealthy behaviors, right? Because the life that I was living before her was very unhealthy. It was a lot of, I'm not gonna lie, like some friends that necessarily don't have the best they were drinking too much, and honestly some of those friends ended up passing away, which is unfortunate. So in some ways I'm grateful for my wife's constant, she wants me to get, okay, so I'm picking someone up from the Mirage Inn and then dropping them off in Monmouth Junction. Okay, so that's a pretty quick drive. And Oh, let me just type it in. La Mirage in. Okay, cool. So, let me know if you guys are in a relationship or not. I think being in a relationship helps you become more mature. It helps you be able to see the beauty in someone else's eyes. Hey, what's up, Divya? What's good? I think being in a relation. So, all right, this is my. I got 4 minutes until I got to pick up this person. So let me see if I can articulate what I'm trying to say. These are the top four things I think being in a relationship helps you. Being married, more specifically, being married helps you. I think being married helps you become more mature in terms of it helps you think about someone else that's more than just myself. So it helps me be able to like sacrifice and just be a little bit more thoughtful about another human being, right? So I think that's one thing. Number two, it's just beautiful to see someone else smile and like all the love and joy. And traveling with someone else is also a lot of fun too, right? Because you get to experience a lot of beautiful things together. And then number three, I like how being married, well, obviously it's easier to afford a home, right? Like you get to whatever you chose to split up how you contribute to the house. You get to build new memories with someone, and you get to have stability. You get to have comfort and someone to hold, someone to hug at night, and you have someone to be able to just spend a lot of memories together, and that's a beautiful thing. You also get to experience like different emotions that you wouldn't be able to experience on your own, like by yourself, right? Like when I traveled to Hawaii, when I traveled to Paris with her, like it's just nice to have someone to just spend quality time with, you know? But one of the challenges, these are the four challenges I would say about marriage that's difficult is sometimes we lose ourselves so much in the marriage that sometimes I'm like, man, I lost a sense of like if it was if I was just on my own, I would just be hiking. I would be in nature more, right? So sometimes I feel like I have to sacrifice what I want, and some of it you can argue or not that it's selfish, or I can just try to find balance and appreciate the little things. So my wife has helped me be able to like appreciate just slowing down, calming down, just being able to be present and just enjoying like the small little things, like just watching Korean dramas together, right? So life doesn't have to always be like all these crazy extravagant things like what you see in social media. It could just be something as simple as just eating dinner together or trying a new restaurant together. Like it doesn't have to be like, oh, I have to be in Paris to be happy, or I have to be in Hawaii to be happy. So but I do think one of the more challenging things about marriage is that if I she speaks, her family speaks Chinese and my family speaks Vietnamese, so sometimes there's a language barrier, and when my parents speak, she doesn't necessarily understand what's going on, but when her parents speak, I don't know what's going on either. So sometimes I feel like they're not really trying to make an effort to include me into the conversation, and I do feel neglected sometimes when that happens. But that's life, right? Like if I don't heal my trauma, if I don't work on myself, then that's just how I'm gonna receive things. I'm always gonna like be like, oh, this person doesn't care about me, but that's I would say not a healthy way of looking at it. All right, now I'm picking up not like yours. Oh, wait, what is it? Oh, lucky music. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna pick someone else up.
Take a slight left, then a
Someone's
pickup
here.
on the right. In 150 feet.
I'm picking up. Oh, Ran. Oh, there you are. Rancho. Oh, right. Oh, there he is. I see him. All right, so let's go to button
Take a
what?
slight left.
Yo, what's up? Oh yeah, you got it. Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, man?
I hope this is okay. So I do this thing where I oh, it's only a 4-minute drive, so it's pretty quick.
Okay.
So I live stream, and
Okay.
I just ask people questions about their lives.
All right, that's cool.
You're cool with that?
Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. All right, here's this. Just making sure this is on. Wait, was it not on the whole time? Oh my god. All right, here you go. It's a mic.
Oh, it's a mic?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Cool, man. So yeah. So have you lived in Jersey most of your life?
Nah, I just moved out here like 3 years ago.
Ah, where'd you move from?
From the Bronx.
Where is it?
Bronx, New York.
Oh, what do you like better so far? You have to.
Nah, I like it out here.
Really?
Yeah, it's more peaceful.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like pretty crazy in the Bronx sometimes, right?
Yeah, get down there.
Yeah. I miss New York City though. You know,
Nah, yeah, I miss it, but
it's
you know,
different.
it's not really much to miss.
Yeah. You sounds like you like how like you have space here, right? Like
Yeah.
time to think, like a little bit more like it's not hectic, right? It's not as like
Yeah, it's not
surviving.
hectic, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like New York, it's like it's hard to think because like there's always stuff going on,
Turn
Mhm.
right.
and then like people are always hustling, so like sometimes you feel like you have to hustle too, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Whereas here, I feel like you can kind of just like chill out and like have a little bit more space to just like do whatever you want, right?
Right. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
In a quarter of a mile,
But it's
take
cool
a
out here.
slight right to Highway 610 East.
What
Then stay straight.
so did you move here like so you lived in your Bronx your whole life?
Yeah, my whole life.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the Bronx. Was it like is it pretty diverse there? Like a lot of
Yeah, it's diverse to a certain extent.
yeah,
It's cool.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this is crazy. So the Tesla, I guess they want people to try like the autopilot mode.
Yeah.
So they have a mode where the car drives itself.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. Yeah.
You want to see it? It's kind of crazy actually.
Yeah, give it a try.
It turns on its own and then like the only thing is it drives very slow,
400 feet.
but it's
Stay
like
straight on Highway 610
it's
East, US 1.
I guess it's a little bit
610
safer, I guess. Here, let's try it. All right. So how you turn it on is like you just pull this. Oh, okay. I guess I have to wait. I guess wait.
You gotta be straight.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It like earlier, like it was driving, but it was like very slow. That's the only thing. So I stopped doing it because I'm just like, yo, like at this rate, I'm never
Yeah,
gonna,
I feel you.
you know. Yeah. Um, cool, man. So, what do you do for work?
And the security.
Oh, okay. Did you just get off work?
No. I think good. I think just get off work.
What
Yeah.
do you like? What you do? Your job?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, I like what I do.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I had a friend that did it, and he said like, yo, that's like the craziest stories. He's like, yo, it's like,
It depends on where you at too.
oh, yeah. I think he was doing it in in Manhattan
Man,
or Brooklyn or something like that. But he said it was
yeah,
crazy.
it could get crazy out there depending on what.
He's like you see the craziest stuff sometimes. Well, he was doing it at a club.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I'm at a facility.
Oh,
In
okay.
half a mile,
Yeah, so it's a little
turn
different.
left.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's probably not as crazy.
Yeah, it's not that crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, man. You live in this area?
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I always drop off. People order like Chick-fil-A a lot here.
Okay.
So I'm always like, oh, another Chick-fil-A order.
Man, people's foul here.
Yeah, because I think in the Bronx people walk everywhere, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah,
well,
everybody walks to the store.
Yeah. So it's a lot different, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Turn left on
That's cool, man. Well, it was nice meeting you.
Likewise. What's your name?
Davidson.
Davidson. Nice to meet you, bro. It was
Yeah.
a pleasure.
Yeah, it's like you never know who you're gonna meet.
In
That's a
100
fact.
feet,
Yep, you're right.
turn left to stay on
Some
Button
people are
Road.
very
Then
interesting.
the drop-off will be on the right.
Like some people have some crazy
In
stories
200
too.
feet, The drop-off will be on the right.
This was a shorter ride, or else I would,
Yeah,
we
definitely was.
probably would have gotten into like some more crazy stories. But oh, there you go.
All right, brother.
Okay, take
There
care.
you go.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Take care.
Have a good one.
Likewise.
Thanks. Okay. All right. That was cool. That was cool. That was nice. Aw, thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that, Rohan. You told me your life experience, and this will help me. Um, so yeah, I want to talk about my beautiful wife because, I've been sort of mean to her. There's some days where I regret what I say, but, you know, I think anyone who's married will tell you that you experience some of your happiest moments with your wife, or your husband, right? Depending on who's watching. And I think before I met her, I was going down, not a healthy path. Like I wasn't as motivated. I wasn't really doing as well with my career. But when I met her, I realized that I need to get my stuff together. Like I wanted to be better because I wanted to just be a better human being, a better person. And she helped me be able to see that, life wasn't just about me, so I was a lot more selfish, believe it or not, before her. And it's good to think about someone else sometimes. They say like the same thing about having kids, right? Like you're thinking about someone else for a change. So I felt like I was even more selfish. And I'm not gonna lie, there's still times where I'm selfish, where I'm like, oh, I wanna like travel, I wanna like check out different cities. But honestly, it's like a lot more fun to travel with my wife, because she's just so cute, and it's just so cute to watch her do things. And she's so adorable, and it's just like traveling is like a lot more fun with your wife because you're able to experience like double the amount of fun because it makes you happy when they're happy, you know? And yeah, man, so I live off of Route 1, which is like such a crazy busy road. So I'm only 4 minutes from home. So hopefully I'm able to see her. And so I made $40 so far in this little drive that I've done so far for today. And I think one of the good things about marriage is it just helps you be able to think long term because like you're planning something together. Whereas if I was on my own, I would live life a little bit more impulsively. Like I wouldn't really think about the future as much. But in marriage, because you have someone else to think about, you plan a little bit better, right? If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't plan anything, right? I would just be like, and that would get me in trouble because just wouldn't be as thoughtful, and I wouldn't be making decisions for the long term. I would just be making decisions like in the spur of the moment. So, um, yeah, and I think the beautiful thing about my wife is that she's very patient. She's very loving. She has a really big heart, and she's just always, and when she cries, it like melts my heart because like when there's like something cute or something sappy, and when she cries, it just makes me like happy that she's like so emotional, and it's so cute, and we love to watch cute things together. Hey, connect us via LinkedIn. My friend Lewis is texting me. Uh, let me call you tomorrow. We're planning a workshop together, so we're trying to. Yeah, it's like it's like $20 per person, but we're doing a workshop on just having a little bit more confidence in interviewing for the roles and the jobs that you want. So, all right, I guess I'm pretty close to being home, so let me just take a little break. Uh, take a little break, give my wife a hug, and be able to eat a little bit. I'm always hungry since I worked out today. But yeah, appreciate you guys logging into the live stream. Means a lot to me. Hit a like if you enjoyed this conversation, and I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. Emotional. Oh, you feel like you're getting emotional. Yep, I'm getting emotional. I know. Thanks, Rohan. You've been. I think you watched like the whole time. Thank you for your support. Um, it's a holiday, so I should probably spend some time with her as well. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace.